Nzema waye nyina no wombongo. And to be honest with you, true to it, those people who were recruited in December 2016 were never sacked. I challenge any NDC ni biara the American on the unfair evidence in bra. I know of recruitment in Yoko, FIC, GRA, EPA, many institutions. In fact, for some of these institutions, interviews were conducted in the evenings. I don't want to use the word night, after NDC had lost elections. Recruitment into immigration, fire service, police, and all that were done after the NDC had lost power. Now, let me tell you, go and check 2017 March. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo graduated. The guest of honor for the graduating parade, Ewo Fosu, for immigration. For all others that were in training, MPP and touching Nipo Krumpo. Never. Go and check the records. It is a yen yanumu warrior nehu. Oya sefim oya roho. And saying to me yanka. Omanu onkoye.
Obeka kanne kwaso.
Of course. That is why easy.
Obeka kanne kwaso. Because you are talking about a flag bearer of a party. Our opposition, our kansembi. Now waba bema be say asemo kan ye no. Need the akoso bra oti akonya so no different because the letter from the chief of staff say adwumaku mpanyimfo nyina momma enipa no ho abakosem won dia bawi there's another letter that follows up to say esan say ye pese ye boama amanyo sema ye papa ekoso nti good governance nyoma bi akoso right after about 22 years nti no montwentwen ana ebetwa saa nyoma na akoso nyina. Why do you use 2024 opposition flag bearer who is not on top of what the reality was or is to say oh, they are not this one call? Is that possible?
Oh, when the man was in opposition 2017 and there, Akufo-Addo now question certain recruitment, he was out there in the public space. Yesterday I raised it on the floor of the house, condemning that possible action. I'm not saying they don't do audits, but on my Kodono, mass dismissal, and you as a respected media house, you think it is normal that Ghana for in Brenton and Ketesia, Nyankopona dum when you juma ya, wo jiwonezi the one cat nefi, what better than wezi, one mammy no better than wash one. One in Drew, your baby, Rahowana, or better than what we do. I mean, could say my drain there. I bands in the new budget, Reba. In terms of budget, if you feel that there are vacancies or there, further recruitment, you go ahead and recruit. I'm saying that we must always have moderates in the political party. In Zemmebi or one on Koya, Wobotu reach out to the extremists and tame them. That look, we don't need it as a country. And this is a time I expect the moderates in NDC to rise up and caution the extremists in their party. Because they're all kodono on ye. But then Berikano, if Yakana was won't say all these boys on the street, the youths, all these youths, you put them back to the streets, you'll be on your way out of government. The very government that you think you've worked for. If today, Abba, Ebi Obi Oye MPP, Onye Ejuma Ye, into Abanupo Wanto, but today, Ebu Enenywa, when would they, some party or power and a many Ejuma, in this Onka Tnefi, it's an eye opener.
But is that a tangent we need to go as a country?
No, that is where we should pull the brakes. And I'm saying there, if you have won power today, and then this if one came with there, President Mahama were only 4 years. In 2028, they are bringing a new candidate. We are hearing Asiedu Nketia, we are hearing Julius Debra, we are hearing Harun Idrisu, we are hearing some other names. We have also heard Eric Opoku. So they themselves, they should know that come 2028, they will have apathy issues to deal with.
Likewise, your party.
Of course, we've gone through it.
You have challenge.
We've taken our bitter pill.
You have that challenge. Admit, once you are pointed fingers.
I'll come there. Yeah? Can I finish one set of analysis? I'll finish one and I'll come to the other on my hand. All right? Cool. Stop your mischief.
Cool. You can
Let me finish one thing. So they have apathy staring at them come 2028. Look at Parliament, for instance. A lot of the MPs are redundant. They said only 60. Now they have over 130 to deal with. People have no jobs. They've not been able to even get about 100 into the chamber because their MPs have become very redundant. Mm-hmm. They have that issue to deal with. They have internal issues, and then you have governance issues. You've made promises to Ghanaians. Say, deal with it. A government's job is to create jobs. A government, a bona fide of government is to create jobs. It's not to declare people redundant. It's not to take people out of jobs and declare them unemployed. Without admitting that there was irregularity.
So if they had called for suspension in place of revocation and capability, because you did that in 2020, I think when the Mikrum MP, Health Minister, Ajima Menu, nurses, it was on suspension.
No, that is when you have not completed the process. So you suspend it and then continue. They could have, but as we speak, Unkofa started Jumain, Obi Wajini pay 1 month, 2 months. People have been posted. Omain Kofuru soon. Oh Jesus Christ!
You are not in government, so you are not on top of what is happening.
Omain,
you are not in government.
Omain, people have been employed, posted. Some of these nurses were remote areas. Obi Bia, Obi Fiwiniba was now Kwako to Pandai. It's now unpack Wako rented. And Omain, do they care? No, man, listen, this thing is a serious matter.
The Ghana we want.
So the Ghana we want is that sack them. No, but that's what they've done. The Ghana we want, the NDC,
the Ghana
that
we want.
Ghanaians voted for came to say we are sacking workers.
We are building the Ghana we want.
Well, the reality is that Moframa we university oba tembi odini hia ozahwe ne ba wako nursing ewie odini hia ozahwe ne ba wako university ewie wafa na adwuma the more ba ten no so nda ne ba ye adwuma bosomo so a obren bibi kakra wo ne krase adam maami panyin no onya ahomka ne ba no ogi ne pe a mama fa bi koto eduru na fa hwe ho na se nda aban foforo aba inya da aban ne be no so ye ba fa nkrofo we adwuma osimi be yi nkrofo edi we yi won ezi so
in matters of this
have you seen people whose letters have been issued terminating their appointment?
I've seen a lot of
if they were irregular. Why the word termination? And you know some of these public servants, what office, they are using a language there upon the directive from the chief of staff. We are terminating your appointment.
Directive.
So is it not sacking or mine? It's the upon directive. So you are terminating. None of the letters I have seen is stating there you were irregularly employed. None is saying that you were irregularly employed. None of them is saying that. They're saying that your appointment has been terminated. We are not, you are on probation, so we have suspended the employment process. So go home, pack, obisi there, take your pay and go. Today is your last day. February, whatever will be paid you pro rata and all that. Oh my, do we need that as a country? Sebi say MPP fumpo cancer. MPP fumpo waba abemen waye mistake bia. Yeah, the same mistake in Ghana for say that they be the moon from doing it. One coffee. Into also abano. Do you continue the moon from dono? Ewa abem. Oh my, let's get it straight. Me tell me here perfect. Our here perfect. But with time, we all improve. Get things done better.
What time should that be?
We have,
when is that time?
That time is now.
Why was it not your time?
Oh, So if it was not my time, that is why I've paid for it. The reason why MPP is not in power is because MPP made some mistakes.
Honorable